Hey guys, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we'll be reacting to Origin of MalO version 1.0.10. Anyway, that's another SCP. Also, something that I just want to say. I don't know if any of you guys actually watched the video that I uploaded on my birthday, but for some reason YouTube keeps removing the thumbnail. So I even posted that in the comments section myself. Something about that just is so funny to me. Like every half hour if I re-upload the video, like after half an hour or so, they just remove the thumbnail. Anyway, let's first play and see what will happen, shall we?
It's going to be a dreary one today, and there's a high chance of rain, so make sure you grab your umbrellas on your way out the door. We're looking at scattered thunderstorms across Travis County, and thank God.
Something's wrong with that car,
from the heat.
by the sounds of it.
If you're one of the lucky folks who are working from home, it's going to be a perfect day for a cup of hot cocoa while you
And
work
this
in a
guy
bathrobe.
sucks at parking. Well, that's something you don't see every day.
Thanks for agreeing to meet with me on such short notice. All these memories started coming back to me. Now it's hard for me to focus on work.
Of course, Will. I expected this to involve the MalO software after what you said on the phone, but you said your problems are more related to your sister, correct? Would you like to start by elaborating on that?
Well, she was the one who introduced it to me. It was a dare, I think. I mean, it's been so many years. The details are kind of fuzzy to me now.
That's all right. What parts do you remember?
He looks like he drinks a lot of alcohol.
You might need a little background on our relationship first. She was my caregiver after our parents died in a car wreck. I depended on her for nearly everything, and I trusted her completely. She was only 5 years older than me, but it felt like she knew how to navigate the world much better than I did. She was lively and colorful, and brought enough light into my life to keep things from being too depressing after our parents passed. I think she spent a lot of time trying to find ways to keep me happy and entertained. That's how the whole MalO thing started. I was 16. You know how teenagers are. I was moping around the house and she tried to cheer me up.
I was one, but I didn't really have
check
much
this
of
out.
When it comes to my teenage
I heard about
years.
this app at work today. It sends you pictures with this cute creature photoshopped in the backgrounds.
Is this in that park that you go to all the time?
Yeah, I think it uses your GPS or something so it knows what places you go to often. So far I've gotten ones at the park, work, and that cute coffee shop by the library. Isn't she adorable?
She?
Yeah, I named her Cassandra.
Okay, well, Cassandra
Well,
needs
at least
a shave.
she didn't name it Karen.
Hey, be nice. I'm trying to share something that I'm enjoying with you. You want me to put it on your phone?
Why? It's just some furry thing that they're trying to hoax you into thinking is following you.
'Cause it's cute. Come on, you know if you show this to your friends, they think it's cool
of
too.
Cute.
I guess. But
If
you
you
know my
actually
phone
look at
doesn't
the
exactly
images
have
of
an
this
app store
SCP.
like yours. How do you know it's safe?
She has a real fucked up
I
word.
bet we could find it. This app seems to be getting popular.
What she thinks is
And
cute is
I'm sure it's
real
fine.
fucked
My
up.
app store checks every app to make sure it's safe before peddling it.
But it looks nice in my
Let's
opinion.
make a bet out of it. If you think it's cool after having it for a few days, then you have to come shopping with me this weekend. And if you don't, then I'll take you to that one movie you've been talking about. The one with the fossils or dinosaurs or whatever.
Jurassic Park.
This sounds kind of lame, but sure. You got a deal.
I see. So you had apprehensions about it, but did it so you could see a movie?
Hey, if it wasn't for him, taking that bet would have been a good call. Or her, if you want to take Sarah's version of him. He always looked more like a male to me, but we never went to see the movie.
Because you started to realize what MalO really was?
No, Sarah did. She had downloaded about 12 hours before I did, so she went down the rabbit hole much sooner than me, and she had it much worse.
How so?
A couple days later, she pulled me out of school in the middle of the day.
Okay.
My education was really important to her, so I knew it had to be
So
something
she doesn't
serious.
really give a fuck about
When I
it.
got to the front office, she
Pulling
just
him
grabbed
out.
my arm, pulled me out to the parking lot, and
Okay, this isn't funny anymore. Have you seen Cassandra anywhere other than in the pictures, Will?
no. What are you talking about? You look pale. Are you okay?
She's actually following me, Will. Yesterday I got pictures of her, but I was in the photo too. I got a few more of them throughout the day, and I know you're going to say I'm paranoid or crazy, but just listen. I tried to delete the app, but I can't find it on my phone. It's just gone. Whoever made this used it to track us, Will. And they're here now. They're watching us. I'm positive she's near, Will.
What?
Not gonna lie, but this
How do
kind of
you know?
reminds me of The Ring.
I can see
Of
her
that
around
one
every
scene
corner,
of The
just
Ring
out of sight.
where they find
It
that
started
one
this morning.
teenager
I
in the
woke up and I
in the
swear I
closet.
saw her standing at the foot of my bed, but when I turned to look, she was gone. It's just gotten worse, Will. I don't know what to do. Oh God, don't open that. It's gotta be her. It's gotta be her. It's gotta be her.
Sup?
We
It's
both
just
really
in the
panicked
picture.
after that.
Sup?
We rushed out the car, locked it behind us, and ran home. Then Sarah barricaded us both in the bathroom, thinking it would keep us safe.
And then she
that
committed
doesn't
suicide in
surprise
front
me.
of him.
It's a common reaction for people to cloister themselves away when they start seeing MalO in real life, trying to keep it out. It takes time for them to realize that it isn't bound by earthly physics or logic.
Right. That
Where
part
can I
took some
get
getting used
MalO,
to.
actually?
The bathroom was actually a really bad spot for me, because the way I started seeing him was in mirrors and reflective surfaces. At least the ones that are big enough to show him. I've gotten used to it since then.
Sup, dude?
But eventually, I started warming up to his company. I mean, I'm fine with him now.
And then
So
he started
that's why you
asking
say you're
for
here because of your sister.
Well, yeah. She never got over the panic that she got from seeing Cassandra. It just got worse. She wasn't able to sleep, and she started losing weight.
And
Her
then she
life
committed
basically turned into a
suicide.
walking nightmare. She wasn't at all the same person that she used to be. She barely even acknowledged my presence in the house. Thinking back on it, I'm actually surprised she was able to tough it out as long as she did before she killed herself.
She killed herself?
Yeah. Did I forget to mention that? She killed herself about 2 weeks after the day she pulled me out of school.
That's, unusual. Not many people have such an extreme reaction to MalO. The majority of people I've counseled about it are like you, dealing with past trauma related to it, but largely accepting that it's a part of their lives now.
I don't think she
Seriously,
ever had
where
a chance
can I
to
get
used to it.
MalO?
It took me weeks to get past it, and losing her made it much more difficult.
It sounds like she didn't have enough time to realize that it doesn't do any harm.
Right. He's never been malicious.
The way
In fact,
he's talking, it sounds
I've
more like
come
he
to think
killed
of him
her.
as a companion of sorts.
Not gonna lie.
He tries to talk to me in some strange, non-verbal way. I can't seem to figure out what he's saying, though.
You
That's
are
also quite
fucked.
common.
Your soul
Do you
is
think if your sister
mine.
had the chance to get counseling, she would have pulled through?
Where do you keep the
That's hard to
drugs?
say. She wouldn't even talk to me about it after a while.
Get it? That's
I don't
all
think
it's
anyone
trying
could
to
have gotten
say.
through to her.
I'm sorry, that wasn't a very professional question for me to ask. It's kind of a counselor's curse to hear about other people and wish I'd had the chance to help them. Let's refocus the conversation on how it affected you.
It's alright. I'm here to talk about her, too.
How would you say her death affected you? You were still quite young when it happened, correct?
If you'd call 16 young, sure. She left me enough money to get through the rest of high school. I got by.
That's good to hear. But what about how it affected you emotionally?
And I guess that's the part I still haven't really processed. So many years have gone by, and, well, I still blame myself to some degree.
Meh.
Why?
Motherfucker.
I opened that text message in the car when she told me not to. If I hadn't, she might not have gone off the deep end.
There were many factors at play in that situation, Will. It's
Meh.
important to remember that the direct cause of her suicide was MalO, not you.
But I exposed her to it.
No, quite the opposite, actually.
Huh.
She was the one who
exposed
recommended it to you.
But she didn't know any better.
And that's the point. Nobody does. Otherwise, this wouldn't be much of a problem for so many people.
So, just how many people have you counseled about MalO anyway?
Well, I can't really discuss other clients with you, but
She's just
it's a more
asking
prevalent
for-
issue than you might think. Again,
He
let's
just asked for
refocus
how
the
many,
conversation on
not
you,
exactly
Will.
what they
I
experienced.
imagine you were too young to seek counseling regarding your sister's death when it happened, especially being an underage teen living alone. Could you tell me why you decided to come to me about it today?
Jump through the window.
Will? Will, is everything all right?
What? Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's saying
He was
jump
just
through the window.
trying to tell me something again.
You can see MalO in this room right now?
He's reflected in your window. I can never tell what he's trying to say.
Jump.
What is he doing right now, if you don't mind my asking?
He's, pointing to the ceiling and shaking his head.
I've heard about a lot of MalO behaviors, but
Oh.
that one's new to me.
Look up,
If
you
neither of us can
motherfucker.
interpret it, it might be helpful for you to assign your own meaning to it, to get a sense of closure.
Well,
She's,
guess if I had
you're
to choose
never
something,
going up there.
I'd like to think
You're
that he's
going
saying that
down there.
he's sorry about Sarah, but she's happy somewhere else now.
She's in hell.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching the video.
No problem.
I want to thank all our loyal Patreon backers who help make our content.
Anyway, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video of whatever I'll be making. So yeah, bye.